looking for a great time, okay? Hey, let's get this show going on National Gumbo Day. Perfect, because I'm going to New Orleans. It's weekly roundup Q&A number 40. Got to get a couple of things done here, and then we'll get ready to the big show. Yeah, I always like that big screen. Start off with a big thank you for everybody that showed up in the past and during the shows. I do appreciate it. Okay. And Don Martin says he'll try and make it. He's got a lot to do today, looks like. It's 43 up there. Wow. Hey, I use Streamyards for live streaming, both desktop and mobile. So if you're thinking about getting into live streaming, check them out, okay? We're normally here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. Next week, we won't be here till the 21st because we're in New Orleans. That's what I say. I'm going to have fun. Remember, hit that like button. It helps me get promoted with YouTube. And become a subscriber, and you'll know when we go live streaming and during the reunion. All right, let's get a couple more things tweaked out here. And yeah, remember to leave a comment. Remember the old saying, if you comment now, I'll post it now. Comment later, well, I'll respond later, unless you're one of them trolls. All right, 27 days until the midterms. Remember, folks, you want to vote. You don't vote, you can't bitch. That's one of my policies always been, and it's worked well with me. Or if you do bitch, I don't listen to you. Well, I checked the hurricane map, and we are all clear. Let's see here. What do we got? We did that one. Oh, yeah. Association Monument Reunion for 2022 will be in New Orleans, 16th through the 19th of October, just around the corner, at the Spring Hill Suites, New Orleans Downtown Convention Center. All men are welcome. Hey, stop in and visit if you're in town. And if you're a family member, I understand Singleton's wife said she would stop in. We hope so. We don't know where the 2023 reunion will be, but it'll be decided during the membership meeting. So let's see what happens. Have fun, because remember, I'll be live streaming from there, and if you don't show up, we just might talk about you. I'm just checking. Oh, man, I tell you what, that frog came back this morning. Seems like every time I get ready for this show, this is what happens. Anyway, let's say, why not go right into opinions? So anyway, 10 states and Washington, D.C. do not allow officials to process mail-in ballots until Election Day. Now, in my opinion, that's pretty good. In some states, early voting ballots are counted before Election Day. I think that's wrong. In others, they're counted with the Election Day ballots. That's the way it should be. Officials can start counting in-person ballots after the polls close on Election Day. Paper ballots are sealed and delivered to a vote counter center. If ballots are on a digital voting machine, election officials send the data to the counting center electronically or by hand. Doesn't make no sense to me to make them by hand. Anyway, then officials Start the process. The process. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Dave, appreciate that. It's happy birthday to all you mimemen out there. It's 12 October 1943. The Miman organization was established, the rating anyway. And they're all enjoying it. We appreciate you stopping in, Dave. Let's go back to our comment here about voting. 28 states use signature matching to confirm voter IDs. To do this, election officials compare the voter's ballot signature to the signature on the voter registration card. I have no problem with registry voter IDs. It's perfectly acceptable. Ballots without matching signatures are set aside until voters can prove their identity. Sounds reasonable to me. Midterm candidates are meeting for debates. Ha ha ha. Voters will soon head to the polls or mail in their ballots. More than 30 states altered their voting laws in 2020. Whoa. What a shameful time that was. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Hey, we appreciate everybody that stops in. Remember, leave a comment. We appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit the old like button. It helps YouTube promote my channel and become a subscriber because while I'm at the Association Mime Reunion in New Orleans, I will be live streaming from there. And if you happen to be in New Orleans during that time frame, 16th and 19th of October, stop in and visit. So here's one for you. Are you planning a road trip? They say to make time for the weirdest roadside attractions in every state. Have you ever been out looking around and taking a road trip and seen some weird stuff? I watch a lot of these YouTube guys who are RVing full time, and a whole bunch of them stop at these weird places. That fanatic, he stops at just about every place he can find, from the big ball of twine to the largest skillet. He's found a lot of them that I have never seen. That's all right. It's fun, you know. It's the interesting thing is when you find something special, you got to take a picture. Got to have a memory for it. Hey, do you guys watch Tim Pool and his news broadcast? I seen something the other day. I think it was, who was that? Ben Shapiro? No, I don't think Ben Shapiro. I don't remember. One of the other guys, I was watching a channel, they interviewed him. Pretty impressive for a kid that dropped out of high school and no college, just started interviewing people on the streets to see what was going on. You know, young kid, he's done pretty good for himself. He pisses both sides of the political parameter off. That's what it's all about, you know? Just have fun, you know, and you don't need to be Antifa. And so I found out something interesting the other day when I was watching him. Now, I'm not an Antifa guy. I'm anti-Antifa. But they supposedly have a group of people that try to control when they have a protest so that none of their people start anything, okay? Yeah, it's pretty smart because a lot of people don't like them guys. And girls, I I reported somebody the other day. I think it was on YouTube, one of them YouTube short people. I watch a lot of shorts just for entertainment. But one of them came on there and was doing something, and she had her tattoos. Now, I'm not against tattoos, okay? But damned if she didn't have an Antiva tattoo. Shameful, that's what I say. Well, what do you say? You gonna have fun today? Yeah. Let's give a big thank you to everybody that shows up. I do appreciate it. Remember, you show up now. Wrong button there. If you show up during the show and you post something, I'll post it now. If you show up later, I'll post it later. I'll respond later, excuse me. I'm looking over my buttons here. I didn't write many things down because I thought it was going to be an easy show. You know, I got to write more stuff. Sometimes it's just hard to write stuff, but I do, you know. Anyway, like I said, after today, the next show will be on the 21st at 10 a.m. While I'm at the reunion, I'll be doing some live streaming from there, but I don't have the times yet because I don't know what time events are going down. It should be fun, though. There's only a few people this year because everybody, the COVID stuff scared everybody off, and people got scared. Oh, New Orleans is terrible. You know, crime's everywhere if you're looking for it. And I ain't looking for it. I'm looking for the hotel and the casino. Sounds fair to me. I gamble a little bit. You gamble? When I go to casinos, I go and play craps. That's all I play anymore. It's the only game that the odds are in my favor, as close as they can be. Everything else is really in the house's favor. So you might think about that the next time you go. I think the highest table I played was a $50 table once. That was just to see what it was like. No different than playing the $5 table, I can tell you that. But it was fun just being able to do it. And say I can do it. Hey, did you guys check out my Monday's show when I did that about Adzuki? I thought that was a pretty good wrap up about Adzuki. I think I did pretty good. Now my other ones are not going to be that detailed because it was the best as far as my opinion. And I just don't have the memory I used to have. It took me a heck of a long time to get all those names together. And if you were there, you'll know what I mean. Let's see what's happening, okay? Well, it's going to be kind of a short show today. Just because I got a lot on my table. What do you say? I got to try something out over the next couple of days. I got to try and see if I can get a Zoom thing working for the board of directors meeting at the Association of Mimans. Gonna try to use a projector and my camera instead of the computer on my camera on my computer because I think it'll do a better job. Canon M50. Oh, there we go. You be good. I'll be good. Be nice to somebody, right? Peace.